Hello and welcome to another Top Table Wargaming video. You with me, Jay, and this is hobby vlog number 1 over on Top Table Wargaming. So I figured I'd start doing hobby vlogs, just plotting out what I'm doing weekly. Sometimes things aren't easy to film, so I may even discuss them in these videos because I play a lot in gaming clubs in Manchester, lots of card games and stuff. But yeah, this is my hobby vlog, and I figured I would show you everything that's going on. So the first one will be a bit different because obviously I can't show you progress because I have to show you everything I've painted. So this is just going to be me showing you what I'm working on and why and how it may be affecting the channel going forward. And firstly is Guildball. So I put a post up on the group on one of the Guildball supporters the other evening, and it was crazy the amount of people who got involved. And it was basically post SteamCon, which was a riot, and thank you everyone for being there. Which team should I paint? Is it Farmers or is it Blacksmiths? And Farmers picked it, so I've actually got a couple of days off, and my plan is to record some content, of course, and also get some Farmers done. So what I did say, because the vote was that close, is that I'm going to just paint 6 Farmers and then move on to Blacksmiths and see if I can get them both painted, and coming out at the end of it could be a Farmers versus Blacksmiths battle report. So the 6 Farmers I picked are as follows. We've of course got Thresher, the captain. I have just stuck some black and then grey primer on these just so you can see them. The new plastics are wicked. I love them, and I don't just have to say that. So we've picked Thresher as the captain because he's all kinds of OP, and OP models balance out how bad I am at this game. So we've got Thresher. We've then got Fallow, who I think is crazy. The fact that attack goes up towards the end of the turn. I think she's got a crazy high damage output if she goes last, and who doesn't want an old deer on the pitch? Looking good. Yes, I have splashed on the Citadel paint grippers. It was an impulse buy and mistakes were made. We've got Buckwheat, the mascot. Now, a lot of people are pet crazy, but this model's just cooler. I also plan on picking up the Christmas version as well, because that is just fun when it's loaded up with Christmas presents. We've got Buckwheat. And we got we've got the wonderful Millstone. This model's cool, just looks hard as nails, ready to mess someone up. Bit of a tank. So we've got the wonderful Millstone. We've got Harrow. Funny Rush Charles story there. If any of you see him, make sure you ask him about the Harrow story. We've got Harrow. You're playing Farmers, you've got to have a dude with a pitchfork rake thing. So we've got Harrow, and then last but not least, we've got Tater. Again, I'm going to try and pick up the other Tater as well, because I think it's real cool. But yeah, so those are going to be my Farmers 6, which are going to be probably the first thing I do this week, getting those bad boys painted. They just look crazy fun. This list was suggested to me in most by Owen Carmichael. I did make a few additions, which is about suggestions he made for Buckwheat and Fallow, just because I think they're fun. So I'm going to get that built, and hopefully we'll get it on the table. I believe Sam Page is ready with his Blacksmith, so if I get these painted, I'll see if he can come round, and we'll throw down and play some games. So that's the Farmers. So as just mentioned, working on the Farmers, and if I get them done, I'm going to break open this bad boy, which is the Blacksmiths 2 box. As you can see, all the new Steamforged boxes now are coming in plastic, and they all come in a box with a piece of terrain and a goal, and just ready to break out and play a game with. And this guy has caused a bit of controversy, but I cannot wait to get them on the table. So these Blacksmiths 2 are likely going to be broken out after the Farmers, which is exciting. So that's Guildball pretty much boxed off. If I get through that, or even when I need a break, because we all like different types of hobby. A lot of you know I'm looking at playing the Batman miniatures game, and I've been building terrain like crazy. Now, I've done all the regular size buildings, which you'll be able to check out in a video I'm filming this week, just showcasing the Batman board I've got available at present, getting ready to film some battle reports. But now I've done all the normal foreground buildings, and a lot of you know I have a passion for foreground stuff. We're going to work on this bad boy, which is South Point View, which is one of the 3 larger buildings. I also have the North Point Tower. So it's going to be exciting to use these bigger ones as centerpieces. As a lot of you know with foreground, they are all pre-painted, but you can see by the sheer amount of layers of like MDF board in there, there's hundreds of pieces. I find it very therapeutic to build these kits. They do take a long time. but they are absolutely stunning and worth it in the end. So I'll be working on this bad boy, trying to get it together, and again I'll show it you when it's done, and because I've showed you this in this, you'll see this piece particularly in hobby vlogs. But make sure you go and check out the Batman board. If the video isn't up when you're watching this, it will be within a few days, so check that out. And that is that. And then other than that, we've got these bad boys. So these are, just got to assemble these. These are Batman character boards by Red Beam Designs, and I recommend checking these out. There'll be a link in the description below. These are really handy little ways of just keeping the game, because it uses a lot of tokens and dice on your cards, keeping it really clean and organised. I'll probably film a product review on these because I am a big fan, and thank you Graham for sending me these. So got about 10 of these to assemble as well. Other than that, I'm going to have to lunge over the camera here. Other than that, I'm probably looking at filming some games this week of this fantastic game, which is The Legend of the Five Rings card games by FFG. A lot of you will know I'm playing a lot of three LCGs at the moment, which is this Netrunner and Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones probably being the one I play the least at the moment, but we're going to be filming some games of all of those going forward. The wonderful Owen Carmichael, we all know and love, is fixing me some graphics for the video reports, just to track like in-game resources and stuff, which is going to be great and enable us to make these good. But the release cycle on these is crazy at the moment. It's one a week, so we will be, probably might sit down with Chris, who's my usual card opponent, the wonderful Chris Hay, and probably do some reviews of the packs as they come out as well, because we are keeping up to date. So that is it. There's not been much in terms of painting stuff or hobby really, but I figured the first one is just good for me to give you a good lay of the land, show you what I've got going on, and next week's, due to my time off, will hopefully be a bumper issue, because I definitely want the farmers done. I'd like to have started on the Blacksmiths, and I want to have made good progress on the South Point View. So in between that, I'm filming some games for you all. I'm looking forward to bringing you a load of content. So if you haven't, please subscribe to Top Table Wargaming. Helps me and stay out a lot. Keep an eye on our videos and get involved in the comments. Other than that, I'll see you in the next time. Cheers.